You were first. That's true, Jeremy. What up? Yeah, melatonin will get you, man. You gotta be careful. That shit does not play around. That's why I stick to black tar heroin. Ah. We up in here. That's right, Cheese. What up? Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Look at that. Boom. We got it. We gotta wait at least 2 minutes before we actually start the show. There have been a couple trolls who have been saying the best part of the show is the first 2 minutes. So I'd hate to cut off their favorite part of the show by not letting them relax into it, you know? There we go. We got it. Hi. Where are you going? Boom. Oh, man. Like, worse and worse. Every time I fucking pop it. There we go. There we go. We got it. CoCo in the Morno. No. Morno. CoCo in the Morno. Not CoCo in the Morno. Just because you want more. Ah. All right. Hi. Oh. Gonna keep yawning like an asshole. How are we doing today? We doing good? Everybody doing good? Good. Got a real interesting one for you. Today, we do this sometimes on here where we track some of these IRL people that I enjoy. And so today we're going to be tracking the lives and times of one of the weirdest people ever, and that is Only Use Me Blade is the guy's name. And it's, you know. He had a very rough go of it, you know? And you feel bad for people sometimes. That, right. So the big thing with these like IRL people is a lot of them, where the fuck is it? A lot of them, like they get so used to this, like, you know, like getting donations and all that shit that they just don't know what to do otherwise. And it, this guy used to be very, very predominant, and he used to be a really big name. There it is. All right, let's turn this down or off. I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, so let's go here first. And this is another guy that back in the day, me and Mikey watched these RV streams, and I went through a bunch of fucking things. Who's funnier, Aaron or Melton? It depends on the format, right? I think Aaron probably puts together a funnier show, but I think Melton's probably a funnier comic. I mean, probably. I don't know. I'm not really big on your like hate watching shit though, so who knows? I mean, I don't know. The more important part with questions like that is who cares, right? So anyways, this RV shit, me and Mikey stumbled into years ago, and this is one of the guys that was like pretty big name on there, and lately watching his downturn has been epic. And I've been as I do more and more IRL streams, I've been following more and more of these weird people, but watching these people that, you know, there's a whole subset of people who were in Florida, they were only doing drugs, this is the only way they were getting by, and then it just backs up on them. I mean, it's pretty nuts.
Stop! Please stop. That was a tiny bit. It's gone, Carol. I love you, Blade. It was great. I love you, Blade.
And you can tell, I mean, it's just... Alright, so they just, you know...
No. You should be.
Hello, ladies and
Shit like
gentlemen.
that.
Ajay here. Today
And this guy follows a lot of the stuff, but we're not gonna...
was still skilled enough to win matches with the high kill to death ratio. His videos were entertaining and successful because people enjoyed his humble personality and colorful commentary. Blade's online career got more attention when he was invited to a Call of Duty Black Ops tournament organized by the billionaire Alki David in
I didn't know all this. I just know the RV
2011. It was called the Billionaires Challenge, and large COD YouTubers such as Wings of Redemption, Whiteboy 7th Street, and Woody's Gamertag were all invited. However, shortly before the event, Alki David announced that he also wanted to have a man euthanized on stream. This led to intense backlash from the public and participants alike. As a result, the event was a complete debacle but gave Blade significant exposure. And he also met Keemstar, who was one of the hosts. The two ended up bonding and instantly becoming close friends. It was refreshing to see them enjoy life and create content for their fans. In 2012, Blade and Keemstar sat down to give Wings of Redemption advice when he was going through a rough patch as Blade wanted to help his community. As the years passed, Call of Duty commentary videos soon faded out of popularity on YouTube. And since Brian's videos just
Call of Duty commentary video? Dude, people were doing commentary. I mean, I guess it's commentary on anything, right? The internet.
featured him knifing people, they became especially stale. So he eventually transitioned to Twitch and tried to make his streams entertaining by getting drunk. And well, his streams were a smash
So now this is where I came in. I didn't even know any of this earlier shit. That's interesting.
hit. Blade especially loved Jaeger and herbal alcohol. People enjoyed watching him lash out at others and trip in a drunken stupor.
Yeah, he was famous for just falling around.
Unfortunately though, one time Blade got too carried away and drunkenly said the N-word multiple times during a stream with a girl named Ellie.
What I'm saying, though, Steph Jade, is what is your stance on black people?
What? I love black people.
Lover.
Huh, and you go and say that word.
Wow.
Amazing. Jesus Christ.
In an attempt to save Blade, one of his mods called him and told him to end the stream, but Blade then responded by calling him the N-word.
You need to end the stream, like, right now, dude. I know that sounds...
You need it in your ass mouth, nigga.
After the incident, Blade made an apology video stating that he would no
So this is, again, I know this guy from going nuts in an RV. This shit is ridiculous.
longer drink. However, he soon relapsed because his audience kept encouraging him and his views dropped when he didn't. His audience didn't care about the repercussions, they just wanted to enjoy the slapstick entertainment that ensued. And Blade played right into it. Eventually, his alcohol-related antics got him banned from Twitch in 2015 after he touched his butt live on stream for a $100 donation. In 2017, Brian then hopped on the popular trend Fortnite and still drank even while playing a game aimed at children. During one stream, he took 6 shots of Jaeger at once and finished the entire bottle in 2 hours. Blade continued taking shots for donations and plunged into uncontrollable
Johnny Mars?
alcoholism. The toxicity and depravity of it all made him fun to watch as no one knew what would happen next. His career
Sure.
took another turn when he met the popular IRL streamer Ice Poseidon in 2018.
Here we
Blade
go.
then became a member of the CX Network, a group of IRL streamers managed by Ice. Additionally, he was selected along with several other CX Network members to live in Ice's streamer house to provide peak content. However, Blade would soon start to deteriorate at an astronomical rate. For example, he relieved himself on Ice's couch.
You just wait. Did he smell that? Smell that. Did he actually smell it? No, there is liquid. Just smell it, please. Put your actual nose into it. No, boy. Oh God. Blade's buying a new couch. Blade, you're buying a new couch, Blade.
He also urinated around the house and denied it.
Okay, there's the balcony.
That's not my pee, dude.
There's the pee.
That's not my pee.
That's where you were standing.
That's not my pee, homie.
That's your pee.
That's not my pee, homie.
Smell it.
And in a display of anger, Brian cursed at an autistic young man as he was cleaning up a mess.
Hold this for a second.
You're better than this. He cussed out an autistic dude.
Alvin, come here. Alvin, Alvin, come here. Alvin, come here. It's okay. Alvin, come here.
It's okay, Alfie.
Why are you crying like a... He's crying like... Oh.
His drunken soiling got so bad that he had to start wearing adult diapers in order to prevent himself from ruining other people's property. In addition, Blade also hit on and groped the girlfriend of a streamer named K-Pop right in front of him multiple times.
Can I have sex with you?
What?
Can I have sex with you?
No.
I said I loved you.
Just right in front of her boy.
No. I think the only thing I'm afraid of, I think.
I got a huge dick.
He then outright asked to have sex with her, and when she said no, he called her boyfriend a shitty streamer.
It was good talking to you, but someday we will return.
Yeah, you're born as... You suck as a streamer, dude.
Later that same night, he called another girl poor for not wanting to drink Jaeger.
My name's Brooklyn. I'm from Laguna Beach, California. I was born in Newport Beach. I don't know what else to say. I didn't even scream and I didn't manage to cool. There's my introduction.
Let's do a shot.
Shot?
You want to do a shot?
I don't drink.
Yeah, gay.
I don't drink Jaeger. I'm German and I don't like Jaeger.
Well, you're poor.
You're poor.
Are you kidding me?
You gotta love, like, when you're like, hey, you wanna look at those eyes too. And again, this dude was getting drunk. I can't wait till they get to the points with the argument. I mean, this guy There are so many of the IRL streamers that start out, then they get fucked up on camera for people's amusement, and then it's just down from there.
Let's compare bank accounts.
And again that night, he made sexual remarks towards Corinne and Cassandra, who are both IRL streamers. In addition to these transgressions, Blade groped multiple women.
Just a groping.
Hell yeah.
However, when he was confronted about his actions, he responded by saying this.
I just have a lot of love to give. So if some random ugly whore bitch gets groped,
I have a lot of love
she
to
gets
give.
groped.
Jesus. And this is his goal to buy an RV.
Accept it. You should be welcome, whore. You should be welcome, whore. Seriously, you should be honored that I would ever grope you.
He even lashed out at his friends and told Grimoire that he wanted her to die in a fire.
Shut the f up. Die in a fire. Swear to God, I want you to die in a fire. Go away, dude.
Blade, go over there.
Eventually, Blade's old friend Keemstar and Ice Poseidon had to step in and give him an intervention so that he could change his destructive behavior. Unfortunately, he refused to listen to them and later threw a dog live on stream just because he didn't want the dog to lick his face.
Wow.
The incident created massive backlash and resulted in Keemstar finally cutting ties with Blade. Brian then appeared on the PKA podcast and defended himself by stating that the dog didn't get seriously hurt.
I wish you could see the clip where he lands, because there was a second
second tosser. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I believe you. I understand that one. I don't understand why you did it.
On August 19, 2019, Keem tweeted, "I got Blade to stop drinking 3 times. 2 of those times he was sober for more than 30 days. I spent my own time and money to help him. Each time he went back to drinking. I disowned him when he threw the dog months ago. I gave up. Jesus take the wheel." Keemstar later stated on a Cold Ones podcast that there were 2 Blades, Drunk Blade and Sober Blade. Sober Blade was nice and caring, but Drunk...
Why does anybody care about this? Because it's fine. Why does anybody care about anything? I don't get this, right? If you don't care about it, don't watch. Go away. Who cares, Noodles? Am I even connected to the... Hold on. Soundboard. Somebody just called. Reconnect. There we go. I mean, I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting watching people's downturn. Like, it's interesting. Why does anybody not care, right? I don't know. Like, what should people care about when they're... Like, it's a weird question. I know it's no hate and all that, but it's just a weird question when people are like, why does anybody care about this? Well, why does anybody care about anything on the internet, right? You want to fight me? My arms are huge. No, I've watched you back down from a homeless dude. Why would I try to fight you? I know.
Blade
You don't have
terrible.
to say your
Very
kid, bro.
smart, very good friend, very intelligent. However,
Compared to a chimp.
when he drinks alcohol, we're dealing with Blade type B, okay? I'm talking about type A. I was friends with type A. Type B is the drunk guy that you guys all see online.
Astoundingly, somehow things then got worse for Only Use Me Blade. In 2019, he participated in an RV trip with several other IRL
Here we go.
streamers,
So this is
including
where-
a female streamer named Gucci's.
Gucci's.
One night
This
she
is
got
where it
drunk
got
and then
nuts.
passed out on the only bed in the RV. And when Blade saw this, he asked Bjorn if he should go and have sex with her.
Can I go have sex with Cochise real quick? What? Can I go have sex with Cochise real quick? Is that allowed?
Hi guys, I'll be right back. I'm not in a mood. What mood am I in, man? They should care about you. You're in a mood. Nobody should care about what they're like. You can enjoy what you're watching, right? You can enjoy it and you can be like, oh, this, but like, you think people care about the internet? I mean, come on. You know nobody watching you cares about you, right, Noodles? Nobody watching me cares about me. Like, that's how it works. Like, you think people care? Like, you think when people get done with any show, they're like, God, I really care about that thing I experienced. I don't buy it. I mean, I guess there's probably some people, but maybe not. I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? What's the calling number? It's the same as it ever is. You've called in before. Same as it ever was, buddy. Get on in. I care about you. Okay. All right. I guess there's levels of care. How about that? There you go. Dude. Call number's there. I truly care about you. All right. Well, I mean, do you? I mean, again, and I'm not meaning that as like an insult or anything like that, but it's like, why would anybody care about somebody on the internet? It's weird. I don't know, I guess. Maybe I'm the bro. Maybe that's on me. Maybe that's my fault. That could be. Where'd it go? Boom. So I'm sneaking off to go fucking...
And after that clip, it's widely believed that he Gucci's. However, the camera angle in the RV and the fact the two were under bedsheets made it difficult to see what exactly happened. However, many viewers on Reddit claimed there was visible thrusting. She eventually reported him to the police, and as a result, he was kicked off the trip. Bjorn also later stated that Blade should go to jail.
That's why he got kicked out. Oh, hello.
Caring Mikey.
You're on the air, Caring Mikey.
I care about you, Corey, when you go off the air.
Yeah, but you're actually my friend. It's different.
I worry about you.
Uh-huh.
I want to make sure you're eating good, you're drinking enough water. I want to make sure that you're wearing clean underwear and matching socks.
Uh-huh.
I care.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to tell you. That I care, Corey. You're not alone.
Right, but like you're actually my friend. Like we've hung out not on stream. That's different.
Yes, that is true. Yeah. can confirm.
Okay. I got another call coming in. Love you, buddy.
All right. Bye.
Oh, or it disconnected. Call back, whoever that was. Was that Noodle? Somebody just tried to call. I tried to answer, but it was one too late. Got it. One too late. Call back, please. Thank you. Shout out to Caring Mikey.
Soon the allegations led to Chris Hansen interviewing Blade live on stream.
Other people question, true YouTubers who have gone over this video over and over and over again.
No, I just said Mikey was on the air. I switched over and it went in. Call back in, Noodles. If that was you, call back in, buddy.
You were complaining at one point of being cold, yet you walk out of that back room without your shorts on. How do you explain that?
So oftentimes, like when people, especially with the RV cams and the 24/7 cams, a lot of times when I drink in excess, which I didn't do this night, but a lot of times when I drink in excess, I just fall where I fall, sleep on the ground, sleep on a sofa with full clothes. But when I actually like prepare to go to bed, I don't like sleeping with a belt around my shorts and all that other stuff. So I usually take my pants off and take my shirt off and just sleep in my underwear. So that's what I was doing. I was trying to cover up, even though we were in a hot state.
Noodles.
What up? There you go. We got you that time. What up?
Yeah. Why are you so mad today? You're like in this fucking mood, dude. Like
I'm not in any mood. What are you talking about?
All right. Well, when I come in, right, and I watch you, I read comments. I'm like, oh, like Corey's happy today. I don't like when Corey's mad or bratty or upset.
I'm not any of those. I was watching something and you said, why does anybody care about this? And then I answered it and it seemed like you didn't like the answer. That's what it felt like to me.
No, I was just making like a blanket statement. I just, again,
right. So then I answered and then you're like, oh, you're in a mood and stuff, but I'm not. I was just giving you a direct answer. I don't know. I mean, I'm not mad or anything. Maybe I'm a little tired because it's like early in the morning or whatever, but I guess it's not even that early, but stay out late doing comedy. It's all early, but yeah, no, I'm not mad or anything. It's just weird. It's weird to me because it's not just you, but when people come in like, why do people care about this? I'm like, well, okay. Like if you're online and you see something that you don't really care about, like why interact with it? It's really weird to me when people do that.
So the thing is, like, I see people doing that, and that's what I think is weird. It was a blanket statement,
sure,
right? It wasn't anything to slight your show or anything like that. It was a blanket statement. Right. If you've heard it before, I don't really see too many people saying that. Maybe I'm late to the party, but but then your response is like, you're like, no one cares about anything. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, I care about this guy. I obviously do, or else I wouldn't dude, sometimes when I'm at work, I can't watch you. I give you a thumbs up. It's because I care about you. I care about you. I care about your show. I know what you're doing.
I do appreciate that. That's
dude,
nice.
you're not like, yeah, you're not like a fucking, you're like the rest of these people. Dude, there's guys right now doing drugs. They haven't stopped doing drugs all night. They're thinking about ways to scam people. They're thinking about ways to, do the, dude, come on. People care about you. Trust me.
Okay, well, it's not, maybe my aspect, care is like, it was different. It's not, I'm not saying like friendship, like I'm saying, when I hear the word care, right? It sounds like, oh, I care about, like, I'm going to do a wellness check and all this. And I do, like, you're cool. And I don't mean to slight you at all, but I don't believe most people care about the stuff they interact with on the internet, because most of it, and especially like some of this IRL stuff, they're paying to watch the nihilism and the downfall of people. You know what I mean? Like, look at some of the circles we run in where people will go out there and they're like, oh, hey, let's pay this person to drink all this amount of money. Like, those people don't care about that person. They want to watch them get blackout drunk, right? That was my point.
That's why. Yeah, no, you're right, and that's why I play a character, man. Like I couldn't be like these people. These people they're true delinquents, and that was my point about you. I don't think you are, and I think what you're doing is amazing. And, dude, they can't pull this off because they're not sober. They have to. Their life is a total mess, and people pay for it to see it, watch it fall apart.
And that's my thing. Is like there's a whole subset of like hate watchers, right? Like people that just watch stuff that they hate. And it's like most people on the internet, I believe, don't really like. Yeah, there's a few people that like enjoy and this and that, but like I don't know. I do it too. I watch a lot of shit online that I don't really care about. Like I'll watch some shit because it's amusing me, or like watch some of this IRL stuff. I'm guilty of that. I'll watch these motherfuckers because it's like, holy shit, this dude is drinking motor oil inside a Walmart. You know what I mean? Like it's like a shock factor. And when I'm done watching it, I don't care about them. And that's why, like for me, it's always why does anybody care about this? It's a weird thing because, in my opinion, a large portion of things that we interact with as entertainment, we don't really care about. And that's just a broad spectrum thing, Like there are things that entertain me.
Right, that you're naturally a happy guy, right? Like let's be happy. Let's have fun. What's the future of your show? Like, what are you trying to do? Where do you see yourself next year?
I don't know. I guess I got to figure all that shit out. I'm just kind of winging it at this point. I mean, stand-up comedy is my focus. Everything else is just gravy.
So why don't we do a production? Dude, I'm not a scumbag. You know that. You know who I am. I give you my name. You know where I live.
Yeah. I'd do something with you. I'd actually like. I think it'd be funny if you and I like did like some fucking walking the streets in like Kensington or somewhere real weird.
Yeah, dude, I got like a whole cast of people that are eccentric and whatever. I would love to promote them, and they wouldn't fuck you over. That's all I'm trying to say. Like they wouldn't. It's up to you. I don't want to push you. You do whatever you want, but like
I'm down.
I love the show. I love the interaction. Man.
Yeah. I still love you.
I don't want to keep you.
I still love you. Don't worry about it.
All right, Corey. I love you more.
All right, buddy. Later. Noodles live, everybody. All right, like, so we can all talk about this too. When you are Trainwreck's video card, right? When you are on like an IRL stream and everybody around you, especially those RV streams, they all chip in to get Chris Hansen to interview you. Oof. On Chris Hansen versus Predators, you in trouble.
We were driving at night and the wind blowing. I was freezing, but I don't really sleep in my clothes when I try to sleep comfortably.
In addition, Moist Critical made a video condemning Blade's actions. About a year after the incident, Gucci's made a video stating that Blade did in fact her, but he never got charged because she didn't proceed with the case.
Just like seriously, you're like, I didn't proceed with it. Like, what are you like? He didn't get charged because I didn't proceed with it. You want to keep telling people that like, oh, if he would have gotten charged, if it actually happened. No, like you don't know the system.
Blade then responded to her video and stated that he submitted evidence and was essentially cleared by Chris Hansen and the police.
I went to the cops. I got interviewed by Chris Hansen, and walking away from that, Chris Hansen's.
What up, Tiny Chud? Yeah, it's Blade. This is actually some new shit happened with Blade to like last week that I think is really funny, but then I felt like we had to get a real little Encompass thing to get it. Cochise claims the hard R word on everything. She's a snake. Yeah, she look, I'm not saying like she puts herself in the middle of just these absolute like monsters, just monster. I mean, I feel bad for her watching her in half of those streams. She's the one where I was just like, what? What is, oh, just wait, Tiny. You'll, if you know, first off, congrats on knowing Blade. I literally saw this thing on, it popped up in my feed and I was like, what the fuck? And then I felt like I had to give people the big summary of what Blade is. You can't just jump into him, because I remember him from the RV stuff. I didn't even know that he was part of a fucking like gaming collective initially. See, I learned something new from this too, like that he was big because he was good at video games. I never knew that. I've only known him as a drunk piece of shit that hung around the RV and knew Keemstar. That's what I've always known him for.
Like, everything's cool.
But so yeah, we got to get people caught up a little bit so that we can get into what just happened. Look at my avatar. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Ah, awesome.
The cops literally said this case is a joke. I didn't do shit. The girl is unstable. I hope the best for her, but
I like how he has the Hitler mustache. Dude, I didn't even notice that, Tiny Chud. Okay, you know what? Look, I know I go back and forth on you, Tiny Chud, and I know you love to razz me and shit, but that's great. I didn't even notice that. You know what's funny is, yeah, Blade is actually famous among normies. Right. Well, I'm big on the IRL stuff with the RV. I actually was really big into some of those RV streams, like watching them. So, who is a young woman who is using her youth to destroy her future? It's really strange. Yeah, but it's really like the thing that's crazy about her is like whenever I see just absolutely the worst possible scenario with some of these IRL streamers, she's always involved in it. Like the circles she runs in is crazy.
Because I never did anything. And we'll never do anything with her, around her, anything, dude.
In March 2020, not even the pandemic could stop Blade from sinking lower and lower. He made the mistake of jokingly slapping his friend Brad in the back of the head who had served time. In a lightning quick prison reaction, he then punched Blade square in the face.
I'm sorry, dude. I was in the wrong. What happened?
Okay, let's sit down.
Let's sit down.
Dog, we play a whole different. I'm not no like.
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I was in the wrong for that. I was in the wrong for that, dude.
There's clips of me sniping the RV. Don't tell him. All right.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, dude. I love you, dude. I'm so sorry, dude.
Blade also crossed a huge line when he kissed a fan's wife at a party. To add insult to injury, the fan had actually previously proposed to her in front of Blade. As a result, the man and his wife ended up getting a divorce. On a PKA podcast, he later stated that he was 90% regretful but 10% not because the wife seemed into him. Brian clearly had no problem justifying his actions and refused to take full accountability.
Regrets there, Blade? 90% regret because it's super fucked up and not cool. And I would never want to like... You know what? I think I have enough respect for every single one of you guys that if you had a significant other, I wouldn't, even no matter how drunk I'd be, I would make out with your girlfriends or your wives. I wouldn't.
I don't believe that. The dude just gets so wasted. I don't believe that for a fucking second.
Do it. And also, I'm pretty sure your I'm pretty sure your girlfriend wouldn't be down anyways. So cool.
I mean, that's one thing. Him and the who's that Joker guy that used to do the fucking like he would smoke meth like in the bathroom of that RV. Like those two, like it's amazing with those RV streams back when they were going full on, when like IP2 and all that shit was like at its pinnacle. It's amazing how the people that would stand out, like just think about that. Like in that RV, this dude stood out as a drunk motherfucker. Crazy.
Okay. But there's this small part of me where she didn't and kind of instigated.
On another PKA podcast in June 2020, Brian talked about how he served 27 months in prison for being an accomplice to a robbery.
Wait, have you ever served time?
Yeah.
What for?
I was at a little get together, and the people that I went with didn't tell me, but they decided to fucking rob the house.
Wait, how much did you serve? 41 months.
41 months.
Oh. Damn.
Wow. That's more than I expected.
How much did you have to
Blade?
27.
Damn.
27 months.
What kind of facility were you at?
At first, it was jail for the first 9 months. Find the kid.
Oh.
And then
However, one of the comments on the video stated that according to court documents, Blade was lying, snitched on his friends, and only served 3 months of protective custody, highlighting the fact.
So he's lying about how much time he served because he snitched on his friend. I mean, telling you, this guy is such a fucking like scumbag. And it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. It escalates quickly.
The fact that Blade was an unreliable narrator. He was either purposefully not telling the truth or lost his memories from the constant alcohol abuse. Only Use Me Blade also acquired diabetes from all the alcohol that he consumed, as well as significant.
And he got diabetes. On top of all that, he has diabetes.
Liver damage. He then developed literal leg holes and refused to see.
This is where they, like, look at that, leg holes. Ugh.
A doctor until he ended up in the hospital. Due to this, viewers often teased him and called him Only Lose Me Leg.
Only Lose Me Leg, that's really funny.
One time, someone even poured Jaeger on them.
Moving to Vegas, deposit rent, etc. There's his goal.
Blade's health was reduced to an online joke. On another IRL RV trip,
he's still sending back money. Is that real? Damn.
RV6 trip, Blade smashed the guitar of a streamer named Captain Content in an alcoholic rampage.
I remember this. I actually watched this. This is when Captain Content was like one of the RV guys, but he used to like bring people in to try to like help them outside of it, and fucking ridiculous. Grab the Jaeger on the table. Hurry up, you guys. Gotta head out of town pronto. Captain is driving there. The winds will not flip the RV. Everyone's like,
grab the Jaeger on the table. Hurry up, you guys gotta head out of town pronto. Captain is driving there now.
You understand me?
The winds will not flip the RV. Everything is okay. Run now, run.
He also got angry at others for messing with him while he was sleeping. He then gained more and more weight and even lost teeth. Sadly, in late 2020, his YouTube channel got banned due to violating the terms of service, which likely resulted from mass reporting.
Hey, look,
and well, his last stream on the platform demonstrated how far he fell.
You don't want to go home, Blade.
yeah, is that what's happening? He's hiding? Captain Content's like terrible.
You don't.
You got a legendary stream, so you're not going home.
Not really, dude. We're gonna monetize my sadness.
Alright, you turn off the stream and we're gonna have no bonds. Alright? What you want?
Not long after his ban, Gucci's later said on stream that she initially used the wrong word and that Blade 100% did not her, but rather sexually at her.
I used the wrong word though. I will admit that he didn't me, but he definitely like sexually.
Only Use Me Blade has had one of the saddest downfalls in content creator history. He went from a legendary Call of Duty commentator to someone who was constantly drunk, may lose a leg, is missing teeth, and sexually targeted multiple women. Perhaps being banned from YouTube is a good thing, as Blade can now focus on his wife, Becky. The couple are actually expecting twins this year, so he needs to clean up his act now more than ever.
Couple is expecting
Blade
twins.
mentioned in an Instagram post in February 2021 that he cherishes Becky and that their love is strong. Personally, I think that Brian absolutely needs to quit drinking and focus on his health if he plans to be there for his children when they grow up. When Brian's drunk, he fights, becomes a sexual predator, and doesn't respect anyone's boundaries. He needs to terminate the Drunk Blade character once and for all. Going to rehab, attending therapy, and following up with the doctor consistently are—
See, and this is the thing with people that, you know, and this is a problem with all of these RV people, right? Is a lot of these people need therapy, they need help, they need to not do this. But meanwhile, there's a bunch of people giving them shitloads of money to just keep doing that. It's a very weird thing. It's easy for somebody to go, oh, I think Blade needs to sober up. Well, cool, but then he has no money, right? And I'm not saying he can't get a job and all that, of course, sure, do that. But for him, that's not really possible, right?
good first steps. As far as the Gucci situation, I sincerely hope that justice is served. I am not sure what exactly happened that night, as it is a very muddy situation and I don't want to wrongly accuse anyone or victim blame. Either way, the allegations are very serious and the way Blade conducted himself that night was alarming to say the least. I genuinely wish Blade changes. I know we will all be proud to see him take the first steps in a better direction. Even his old pal Woody's gamertag is still rooting for him. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider giving me a big—
Here we go. So yeah, so that's just a random, and we'll put that in Show Talk if you're in the Discord. This is just a random culmination, right? Of just absolute bollocks for Show Talk. There's Show Talk. All right, boom. Okay, that's not... Where to go? Yeah, okay, so here, we're going to actually do... Yeah, okay, so then this just got posted recently. And that's the whole reason we're here doing this. Again, I I followed this guy a little bit. He's doing cooking streams now, but the real thing is this. Here we go. This just posted 9 days ago. So let's go back here a little bit. Let's go right here. So Use Me Blade has been on the couch surfing for the last 3+ months, right? Just before Thanksgiving Day. Jesus Christ, I can't read it. Hold on. What's Hey Corey, did you watch Melton responding to your late night stream, responding to Melton's response to our phone call? I didn't. I don't care. He knows where I am. If he wants to do 30 for 30, cool. Other than that, he can talk to me like a man face to face. I'm done interacting with him. I said what I have to say. I don't care. And furthermore, I'm done with you stirring the little pot, citizen. So if you want to stick around, I like you, whatever, it's all good, but I don't give a shit. Right? Like you guys, like, you want to do all this shit, that's fine, but like you made me devote a lot more time to him on my birthday than I would have liked. You did that, not him. And it's fine. Of course, you should call into Melton's show or at least Neutral Ground, Tukey Soup. Sure. I mean, I do that. I've told him I'd meet him on Neutral Ground. I told him front to front. I confront him. I'll do my 30 minutes against his 30 minutes. Like the guy lies a bunch, and I tried to confront him to his face months ago. I got to vent and go over his fucking bullshit lies, and you know, it's all good, man. I don't give a shit. It's all good. All right, so we got finish this up. So he's been couch surfing. So this dude's been couch surfing for the last 3+ months, right? And then just before Thanksgiving, he found out his mom needed a caregiver. After a long phone call conversation, both him and his mom agreed that Blade should be the caregiver.
Check it out.
Oh shit.
Be a helping hand first, I gotta get a grip.
Before the phone call, let's mute this. I don't know if it's before the phone call, he was staying at one of his friend's parents and somewhat overstayed his welcome, right? Weird that he would overstay his welcome. That's crazy. Wait for it. So he thanked them for housing him and started to pack his bags to travel to his mom's. However, the night before his flight, he got into an argument with his mom. His mom is very ill and relies on pain medications. Some of her meds are stolen during a time when Blade and his ex-girlfriend were living with her. Oh, so they stole her meds. Nice. Mama Blade felt it was his ex that stole the meds, but Blade refused to believe his mom, so she disowned him. Oof. Could you imagine choosing like your girlfriend over your mom? Now he is back to couch surfing and staying at motels for New Year's Eve. He gets drunk alone in a motel. That's what. Yeah, so this is his New Year's Eve stream at a motel. This is about to get nuts.
I mean, I don't really want to even like talk about it because it like gives people more power, but I'll briefly talk about it. Bridget's family was doxxed to high heaven.
Only Blade goes live on New Year's Eve at a random motel. Before this, he was staying with a viewer who was nice enough to have him around while he paid her for accommodations. However, he got too drunk and ended up harassing her and peeing so much on her couch that on top of that, a viewer was sending clips of it to the family. In the end, he had to leave and go back to staying in the motel.
I had to dip out of there. That's it. I wish there was more. I know it's something hell smug, but her family was doxxed like crazy, dude. We're supposed to have a party right now. We're supposed to be partying at Sheepdogs right now.
Stirring the pot is meant as a one-liner about a silly nature of commentary / stream sniping. Okay. I mean, that's a really weird way to respond to what I just told you, but that's fine. You know what I meant? Like, you can semantically go wherever you want. You know what I'm telling you, so it's fine. I mean, if you want to argue semantics of stirring the pot rather than address what I just told you, that's fine, Citizen M.
Yeah, so...
yeah, imagine choosing an ex over your mom, right? Like, could you fucking imagine? That's fucking ridiculous. And me and my mom don't even get along. I could not imagine.
But it's not Sheepdog's fault. It's not my fault. It's literally
yeah, I mean, he's got to be mid 40s to 50s at this point.
People that want to just fuck up everything I do. It is what it is. But positivity, I wanted to stay there, but I had to leave. It sucks. I don't know where my next move is, but definitely want to get back into.
Bleed feels it's way too exhausting at his age to be drinking for donations and wants to get back to playing games on his computer.
Heating my setup and doing like because doing these drinking streams all the time, I can't do it. I don't have it in me anymore, dudes. Like, I think this should be like the last drinking that we do because it's 2023. So send over some virus cells. Let's figure it out. Yeah.
Has to take out his teeth to drink.
Cheers.
Big Texas has just donated $15. I fully support you going sober, Blade.
Ew.
Word on the street is that Blade got kicked out due to him making inappropriate advances towards Sheepdog and her daughter.
No, not at all.
Nope, not at all. It happened the other 18 times I was anywhere, but not at all this time.
Not at all. Left on good terms. Their family's getting doxxed like crazy.
Have you seen this, Tiny Check? Because this was over New Year's. I hadn't seen this till it posted. This is great.
So it is what it is, dude.
Hey, bro.
Oz would love this guy. Yeah, right? And Red Bull. Jaeger bombs? Come on, Jaeger bombs.
To start off the new year, I'd like to say I hope you know that you are a good guy deep down. You've been through a lot these past few months and things are tough now. But keep on pushing. Things will get better, man. We appreciate you.
Always.
Do you ever think about your impending death? The darkness. Do you have hope for the future? Or is decaying for content the only thing you know how to do now?
You gotta live. We're all gonna die, but not everyone lives. So you gotta live a little bit. I don't know. I can enjoy myself, dude.
Yeah, everything's good. We're good, and
Sheepdog, the viewer who tried to let Blade live with her, ended up having her family doxxed. Phone calls in to confirm her and Brian Blade are good terms.
Yeah.
And if you need anything, let me know, okay?
A place to live?
No, but I just wanted Chat to know. And then, yeah, I mean...
Let me know if you need anything. A place to live? No, we already kicked you out, bro.
That's it. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but I wish it had. And then, yeah.
Nice.
Alex Leo John Troy donated $4. How do we solve the Israeli state war?
Don't know, dude.
Hey, Blade, come downtown and do I...
All right, so here's the knock.
RL, I've got a whole bottle of Jaeger for you.
Someone figured out what hotel Blade was staying in. They called and told the staff that Blade is making inappropriate content. Blade explains to one of the hotel staffs about the caller and reassures them that he's not doing anything inappropriate, okay? Just wait. This gets fucking hilarious.
I don't call that you're making some inappropriate YouTube videos or something. No. And basically, I've been asked to... I am on YouTube. I'm not doing anything inappropriate. I'm on YouTube because people cannot figure out where I'm at. They call to get me kicked out places. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm literally staying quiet in the hotel room, not doing anything wrong. Where am I going to go on New Year's Day?
You can literally just give them the YouTube address and be like, here, watch it, bro.
We good, boys?
So that was the first knock. The hotel staff comes in and they're like, we got a message that you're making inappropriate content. This is how the trolls, like, you know, again, we talk about trolls in like the little Dabbleverse and all this other shit, but like these IRL people are cutthroat. Like the trolls there are, it's fucking sinister. That's where like your swatting comes in and shit. It's nuts.
The guy at the front desk was cool. Dude, that dude was awesome. He heard me out, even though I probably sound like a maniac. Like trying to explain this to people, I sound like a maniac. Well, I'm a streamer, and I like to stream to the internet, and like sometimes the bad apples, and you know, I don't know.
Hey man, dude, bad news. I still have to ask you.
Blade went down to have a cigarette. He turned off his camera, So viewers do not know what hotel he's staying at. Trouble is, enough figured out who he is and kept calling. Eventually, he was asked to leave. So this is a guy who keeps getting kicked out, and he finds a hotel, and they figure out where he is, and then they get him kicked out of there.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry, man.
Was it more calls, or?
Yeah, we're still getting calls. My manager's like, at this point, she feels like either way.
Only meant I was making a joke, e.g. responding to your response to his response. I didn't come here to stir the pot. It was a one-on joke. My bad. Oh, whatever. I mean, it's cool. It's just, it's like this, Citizen M, and I'll tell you this honestly, and I know, like, I'm sure he'll see it too. Months ago, I tried to get this dude to have a man-to-man with me, right? And I'm just done. I'm just done with the whole fucking, like, acting like a cyber bully while you're behind your own fucking wall, right? Come say it to my face or not at all. You want to tell people I'm not a comic? You know I'm a comic. It's just weird. So 30 for 30 is laid out there. If he accepts it, we'll do that. But he's gonna say he accepts it, and then there'll be some way that he wiggles out it, like all these things. Like I'm done with all the bullshit, man. I'm just done with it. I don't, like, fuck off. Like, whatever, man. Like, to wake up to that on my birthday, like, that's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, fuck off, you bunch of assholes.
I don't need your help, Jesse. And if I'm this insignificant non-comic person that keeps being pushed, right? Why cover me? Why waste 2 hours of your own show on it? It's weird, man. That's all. And there's no getting past it. You know, I've watched enough Red Bar. I've watched him for a long time. My friends used to be on NLO. You know, like, there's just, at some point you have to just let those people get the last hit in and just walk away. You know, and again, the 30 for 30's there. If he wants to talk to me man to man, I'm always welcome to that. But this whole, like, responding to people where he can control the narrative, it's a non-winning thing, right? And I won't be watching any of it. If there's something that you feel you want to tell me that he says, sure, I get that, but, like, just rest assured I'm not watching it, and I won't. So that's all.
Give me 20 minutes, I'll be out here.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
And I got nothing against you. I, like, honestly, Citizen M, I know you and I know your MO, and I respect it. I just can't interact with it in this, I guess. That's all. No, it's fine, dude. Don't be sorry. Never be sorry for being you. I told you this a long time ago. I don't care if it's targeted at me. I don't care about any of that shit. It's you're being you, you know? Milton's greatest troll is convincing the fans that they aren't partial. Well, it's just weird because he just lies all the time and people believe the lies. And then they act like he's this thing. And it doesn't matter how many, it's frustrating on this end sometimes because no matter how many times you can demonstrate the actual lies, it just, the goalposts get moved and then, oh, he's not lying. Like, okay, cool. So it reminds me of, like, it's like a fucking sibling that never stops lying. It really is. It's just, like, the goalposts always move. There's no winning, you know? And then, you know, the really fucked up part is that if I met this dude in person, if Pat and I came face to face, it'd be fine. He'd literally be like, oh, you know, it's all just fucking show business stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know. And that's the biggest thing. I'm not Chad. I'm not Aaron. I'm not any of these people that, like, it's going to bother me. It's just like, if you want to say I'm not a comic, fine. Let's go 30 for 30. If you don't want to do that, then shut the fuck up. You know, I've worked I've been on a show with you. You told me I was a good comic. You've said I was funny. I've said you're funny. The rest of it just doesn't really matter, you know? And it's weird to me if I'm this low thing, you're scraping the bottom barrel for content on my birthday. All right, dude. Happy birthday to me, I guess. So now he has to leave the hotel because they bounced him, right?
Round two. No shit. No it's.
Keemstar donated $4.
So Keem.
Blade, you are home.
So now he's at a different hotel. Okay, so this is round two. He gets to another hotel. So he has to leave a hotel on New Year's because they found out where he was and doxed him. Right now he is over in the second motel before New Year's as well.
And die alone. I will not pay for your rehabs anymore.
Keemstar. Blade, you are homeless and die alone. I will not pay for your rehabs anymore.
Oh, I got hella Jaeger. I got way too much Jaeger.
I was just trying to say Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Brian Rizzo. Hello.
So we doing
That's Chicken Andy, sober, crazy.
shots? What's we doing?
Yeah, so what they did is they doxed him And then they kept telling the hotel that he was making inappropriate content until they kicked him out. And now he's in his second hotel.
I'm a cigarette, but I don't really drink anymore, Brian. I found Jesus. I've been
Yeah, I don't really listen to fucking poor people anymore, so but the fuck? I'm not even there, dude. All right, have a good day. Ooh, come on down there, Stallion.
I used to love Jägermeister, but I could not imagine drinking. You know, it's funny because, you know, as a comic, when you first start out, you drink a shit ton. And I've cut back a lot as I get older, but I even when I was drinking a shitload, like this guy is it's just unreal.
We good? Yeah. So, Dad. Hey, sheep dog. Sheep. Sheep. Never mind. Never mind, Bridget. I'm a smoking cigarette person. I need a shave person. Shut your mouth, dude. Figured out, dude.
Look at the dual cigarette smoke.
Piece of shit hotel. Died me. We're good, dude. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette there right now, Bruce.
You can't even close the fucking door.
What the f, dude? Come in, dude! Jesus Christ, dude! Slim Chambers person. Come in, dude. After I get all that shit on you, dude.
Yeah.
I'm putting the droplets of marijuana in this shit, person.
He's putting marijuana in his Jaeger bombs.
We're getting lit, person.
Marijuana. Didn't get him.
Dude, it's New Year's, person. It's New Year's, person. I'm at least thinking about the shit. That's amazing.
So he's all like, I'm going to be sober in 2024. And then New Year's hits. Boom. Z-Man is a calf-wood away from becoming this. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. He still plays basketball, right? Like, I don't know that, like, that's a really funny freeze frame. This is like, I don't know. This is like, I'm telling you, this is even just above any of the stuff that we pick on or gets picked on. It like the LOL calls of the internet. I mean, this is like dead LOL call. I mean, the idea that this guy started as a professional video gamer, and then again, for me, it's that he was too drunk for the RV streams. That's where I first found out about him. But like, you get kicked out of those RV streams for being drunk. Fuck, dude.
Bros.
All right, just wait. Payoff pitch coming. Here you are, Blade. As promised, we can discuss the interview details when you're less 80.
Let's go.
Mute that. A viewer donated $250 if Blade streamed longer than usual. Also agreed to do an interview.
I know! I'm aware!
As promised.
I know! I'm aware, dude!
Details when you're less.
I know, where, dude. So he's basically just screaming and blasting music at the hotel after being kicked out of another hotel. So you have, okay?
This is the front desk. You need to come to the door right now.
Maybe you should shut the fuck
up. This is the front desk. You need to come to the front desk right now after a noise complaint. Maybe you need to shut the fuck up.
Sir, you need to leave.
Maybe you should move a little bit.
Yes, ma'am. It's the quality end.
It's the quality in.
Sorry, I'll be there. Well, this is this. Hey, she died. Wait, where is the vote?
We have a guest who needs to be removed from the hotel. They are completely.
Wow.
They are.
Wow.
From their computer.
Finding Chemo has just donated.
If you're not allowed to be drunk and loud in your hotel room on New Year's, where are you? Are those pills and stuff? No, they're marijuana. He was popping weed in there.
Wow.
From their computer. Finding Chemo has just donated $10.
Finding Chemo. Blade,
you need to get the fuck out before the cops arrive next motel. Blade, get out before you are in the drunk dank. Also, lady at the door smells like crusty old ladies. Get a life. He is a paying customer and on his sober journey.
he is he's on his sober journey. He's just punching shit.
The fuck, nigger.
Whoa.
We figured out it.
So instead of getting out, he says the N-word and then he just passes out after hitting and spitting on shit, right? Go back and look at that last drink. They were white and oval shaped. Okay. America needs Jesus after all, or Soviet regime. Oof. Let me go back to the drinks. All right, let's see here.
Dude, it's New Year's, person. It's New Year's, person. I'm at least thinking about this shit. Okay. That's amazing, bros.
Gotta find. Oh yeah, you might be right. The first two were weed, but those do look like pills. Yeah, those do not look like weed. The first ones are weed. You can watch him put the weed in there, but this is like, yeah, I mean, those do not look like, I mean, I guess they could be weed pills, but yeah, that's a good spot, Mikey. Those are not weed. That is not weed. That is pills. Good catch. Yeah. Because again, the one before he said, I'm going to put these marijuana drops in here, and he put them in there. Maybe he said tabs, though. They might be marijuana pills. I think he might have said tabs. Here, let's go back to the other. That's interesting. Because the first one was very clearly weed.
Hey, Happy New Year's. More.
No.
We're good? Sheep!
This one.
We're good?
Yeah.
No, Dad.
Nope.
I'm there right.
Yeah, so those were the weed ones.
We're getting lit, person. The droplets of marijuana in this shit, person.
So I mean, they could be pills, and he could just be saying the marijuana, right? I mean, I don't know, but you can make pills out of like I used to make. I had a pill press for like keef, so they could just be keef pills, but I feel like they dissolve. You even get them all the time. All right, well, whatever.
It's like if you don't want to smoke weed, you do a pill form.
No, you just extract the THC and put it in a pill.
I know. I didn't know that was really a thing.
Hey, she died.
Or you are in the drunk dank.
Right,
also,
so
lady at the door smells like crusty old ladies. Get a life. He is a paying customer and on his sober journey.
I love the and on his sober journey. So there's where he like cusses out, spits, says the N-word, and then just passes out. So again, they told him to get out. He's fucking just gacked out of his mind and then just passes out.
Imagine being so poor that $4 matters to you.
Hey, Brian. Brian, show me your hands.
They show up with a riot shield for a blacked out Blade.
Brian. Hey, can you talk to us, Brian? I can't see his hands. Hey, Brian. Can you come talk to us?
The hype train.
Lumber County Sheriff's Office. We want to make sure you're okay. Hey, Brian.
See, this is kind of weird with like the cops. I get that you got a noise complaint, but this guy is clearly not making any noise anymore, and he's drunk in his own hotel room. You know what I mean? It's like this is a weird thing in America right now.
Hey, can you face me?
Brian Riso donated $4. I have a Glock. Any of you cops come through that door is getting shot. Go ahead and see if I bloody you. I dare you.
We want to make sure you're okay. Can you come to the door, please?
Anonymous donated $4. 400 years of not okay.
Hey, Brian. Hey, we have medical on scene. We want to make sure you're okay, okay?
We have medical on scene for a drunk guy.
Do you know where you're at? No. You don't know where you're at? No. How much have you had to drink tonight? Hey, is your name Brian?
Police arrest Blade and then find out he needs to be taken to the hospital.
Union has just donated $5.
How much have you had to drink tonight? What?
One of the officers ends the stream. This is 1 hour later.
I wasn't watching Blade's stream, but I clicked on it and I noticed it was over. So I rewound it or like just tried to see what was going on, and then
Sheepdog, the viewer who attempted to allow Blade to live in her house, goes live to update the viewers on only Blade's current situation.
I drove to where I thought he was, because it was my understanding that he got kicked out of one of the hotels, but I found it. I talked to the police that were there, because the police were still there when I got there. He's in the hospital right now, sobering up, I guess. So
they put him in the drunk tank.
I just wanted to give a quick update, and he's fine. Everything's fine. I guess they were just, I keep saying, he's good. They were just concerned about, I said it again. I will try not to say,
Jesus Christ, just say it.
Oh, what a crazy night. I did it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'ma drink that Jaeger till I'm fucking dead. Only lose me leg. I'ma drink that Jaeger till I'm fucking dead. Only lose me leg.
I got holes in my leg, Jaeger in the keg, balding on my scalp, figure it out. Yeah, I'll rope your wife, or I'll toss your dog. Pissing on the couch, my head's in a fog. Figure it out, little bruises. 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 I was just walking by her, that girl is a liar. Just said hi, so die in a fire. Let me crack your back, this ain't no back attack. I'll be dead in 2 years, so cut me some slack. Figure it out, little bruises. Figure it out, little bruises. Figure it out, little bruises. Figure it out, little bruises.
Sir, you need to leave.
Maybe you should poop a little bit.
Maybe you should poop a little bit. Sir, you need to leave. Maybe you should poop a little bit. So yeah, that is new as of New Year's. And then he also had a clip that dropped with his cooking stuff. But it was, I'm pretty sure this is not newer, but it's just got aired newer.
My damn cat back. The only reason I don't like Cassandra is because like I'm all about base and lack, and we were at the mansion.
But you notice he's still
Cassandra,
like, in a hotel, right?
Hi.
So we'll go ahead.
Hi. What's going on, baby?
We'll go ahead and put that in there as well, so you can pop over and. I don't think we need to watch it. It just, again, it was really interesting watching the cop one, because they kicked him out. And the dude got drunk at a different one. But that is Use Me Only Blade, and that is the brand new shit that just came out with him. And it's, man, the guy disappears and comes back, and he's like a drunker, more unsafe Andy Dick almost, and that's sad. But there you go. Yeah, I think Mao nailed it. America needs Jesus after all, or a Soviet regime. Could be. Tax. What up, Spurg? Spurg. You're just in time for the end of the show. We did it, Jesse. We made it through the show.
Yeah, I still think those guys are assholes.
Which guys?
All those dummies, the troll, the newest weirdo, the new Dave, I guess.
What new Dave?
But that shit's crazy.
What are you even talking about?
I have a. How do you combat all that stuff though? That's my question.
Combat all what? What is the question? Oh,
Like,
dude,
so-
shout out to Dylan. I love Dylan.
You know how it seems like everyone on the internet now can get away with being a piece of shit. Like you can be successful and actively be a bad person.
Okay, what do you mean now?
It's
You
like-
act like you don't know that that's been the internet since its inception.
Right. No, I know it's been going on, but it seems like it's getting worse with all this other shit.
I don't think it's getting worse. It's just
But-
getting more mainstream. It's actually getting a lot better. It used to be way worse when the internet first came. Like, dude, those early like fucking chat room AOL days. Whew, fuck.
Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, it was more Wild West. That's true. But
Oh shit! Shout out to Dylan from somewhere. Please, sir, may I have some views? Rolled me yesterday. How'd it go, Dylan? Did you do another random audition today? I love Dylan. Dylan from somewhere, everybody. That guy's pretty fun.
nice. But putting my tinfoil hat on, do you think this is like other countries just like fucking crippling us and being like, hey, these idiots will stay on the streaming thing and
no,
we can ruin them from within?
No, absolutely not. I think it's a bunch of Americans who like to watch, like the overall thing. Look at our society, right? How big is reality television, right? This is what the internet is becoming with this is, yeah, doxing in 2000 was a different beast, correct. What this is this is the next logical conclusion of reality television. This is what that's why RV2 is so big. Like, why would you watch a reality television show that's scripted? Because the whole point of reality television was to get unscripted real shit, right? So
yeah,
this live streaming IRL shit, this is the next logical conclusion to all of it. It has to be, right? Because now you're actually getting the real stuff. You get to do whatever the fuck you want, and the big thing is that they basically get to watch people, you know, they don't even look at it like that, but they're watching people die in front of them, right?
Yeah. And they don't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucked.
But it's not fucked. It's just, it's what it is. It's weird to be, it's hard to watch. Like with those RV people, it was so big and so huge and they were making so much money. And then when the money dries up, they don't know what to do. They've got all these vices, you know, and with Blade, he's just drinking. I mean, yeah, maybe those are pills, whatever. But I mean, we're talking like that Joker dude, Chicken Andy. They were doing heroin and meth and all this shit. It's that's a better way to put it, Sprig. It's the uncut human condition. And this was always going to be the logical conclusion of what reality television was going to be. It was always going to be like this. TV entertainment saw the potential and immediately tried to bastardize it or temper it depending on your perspective. I don't know that that's the case either. TV has fucking FCC regulations. There's only so far TV can go, right? And I think the main reason why TV took it is because it's way cheaper. Like the reason why reality television took over from a TV network standpoint is now you don't need writers, you don't need actors, you literally can just get two fucking morons, put them in a room for hours with like one editor and one camera guy and cut down into a show. It's so much more like profit than writing a sitcom. Jessica is getting more sensitive. Yeah, they all are, man. As they get older, you know, and that's the thing is that it's all fine. It's all fine to like hang out, get drunk with your friends in an RV and party in your 20s. But I mean, you know, these guys are executing to the point where they're like 50. It's even, I see it even in comedy, man. I can't stay out and party with these young kids like I used to, nor would I want to, you know? I'm a 40-year-old man now, man. Like, fuck that, you know? Like, fucking, I'm gonna stay out and fucking drink. Like, you know, I still do it once in a while because, you know, it's fun. But these guys, they get conditioned that the more fucked up they get, the more money they make. And then if you're looking at somebody like Blade, you know, dude's homeless. He's bouncing from fucking hotel to motel. And the only way he knows to make money is to get drunk on stream. One of the funniest things in that entire thing that we watched was him going, hey, leave that dude alone. He's on his sober journey. That's fucking hilarious. To tell somebody to leave you alone because you're on your sober journey as the dude is just fucking plowed, that cracks me up.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, I don't know the legality of grabbing somebody out of their own hotel room, though. I think that's kind of sinister, actually. Like, if you're drunk and passed out in your own hotel room, they should not be able to come in and take you out like that. That's fucking garbage.
It's easy to happen too if they're giving you money and being like, "Hey, get as fucked up as you can." You're like, yeah, like you said, they're motivated. They think that the fucked up is what's making them get views, and it kind of is. But
well, it is. I mean, it like
they end up doing nothing
they're watching to watch the destruction. That's what they're watching for.
Yeah.
Which is fine, you know.
It's, I don't know, it just bums me out because it's like there's so many cool creators and you can like help them out, or you can interact with like the creators more than ever, and they're still just like, no, just fucking drink a bottle of vodka. I don't want to see your art or whatever.
How do you think sitcom people that were writing sitcoms in the 90s felt, right? Like, hey, we can write this really cool sitcom that everybody likes, but at the end of the day, everybody wants to watch fucking like Puck lash out in the real world house, you know?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's the next logical conclusion to that. They're waiting for turn 3 at Daytona. Yeah, pretty much, right? And they're just waiting to die. Absolutely. And it's weird and hard. Like, again, for me and Mikey years ago stumbled across these RV guys, and we were watching quite a bit. And you know, it's so funny, but then you watch the conclusion of what it becomes, and it's hard to watch sometimes. You know, this Blade guy, I didn't even know that shit, that he was like a professional gamer at first, you know, but the idea that you were a professional gamer, then you turned commentator, then you turned into this, fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy how people's careers go online too.
Yep.
There's like so many different random things they get into.
Yeah, man, it is what it is.
But yeah, I had my rock bottom on Christmas on Twitch Talk, trying to eat clam mayonnaise, put my hands in the jar.
That's nowhere near your rock bottom, Jesse. And if they don't believe don't believe me, they can come around. MTV reality stars basically got paid in vacation and hoped it turned out to make the money by winning the contest. Right? Yeah, exactly. Dylan gets it right, 100%. And if you look at, that's what's going on with all these IRL streams. They get paid. Like, this is what happens. They, like, back in the day, we would spend the whole night on Discord in a private room watching these fucks. Yeah, we did it multiple times. And the thing about, I don't even know who found it. Was it me or you? Yeah, it might have been Mikey. It might have been me. We both were just fucking looking for bullshit to watch. And then we like, what the fuck is this? And then we just fucking, it was like days. Remember that dude that was like passed out in the desert? Like, he just was on a scooter and then he's like, I'm just going to lay here. And he just like passed out in the desert while the chat's like, don't pass out. It's a weird thing you watch because people they become dependent on, and it happens even on this end. You see it sometimes here with like, you know, some people that like, they have to go real high with like goals and shit, where it's like, you have to be so dependent on donations that you don't get to do what you really want, you know? And it's a fucking lesson to learn as it is, you know? Like, none of this is permanent. You can't expect being able to get fucked up on stream for a living to be your living forever. And you know, none of these people are setting money aside, you know? Like, Chicken Andy was making so much money. I'm sure Blade was making so much money. And you know, he ran out of gas and had to push it. Yeah, that's right. He ran out of gas. That was Tommy, right? God, that was so fucking funny. He's just like out in the middle of the desert, ran out of gas, and then just had to push it. And then he's just like, I'm gonna lay down. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fucking lay down. He's just like, nope, I'm gonna lay down. I'm like, all right. It's hard to watch, but you kind of owe it to them to watch the downfall, in my opinion. We gotta watch it. But you know what? Speaking of watching a downfall, it's time for us to go over to Twitch, baby. Twitch.tv/CoreyAdamComedy. Thank you for joining us for CoCo and the Morno. That's right. We have an official name now, and a really, really terrible graphic that I designed yesterday, which I enjoy quite a bit. So we got that. Again, our goal is going to be 10 to 11. It may not always work out like that. It's really, I mean, you're looking at like Sundays and Mondays Wednesdays and Mondays are going to be tough because I'm out late with comedy and shit, but we'll get you there. We got this. You guys have been awesome. Don't forget to hit that like. Oh guys, I yawn. Look at Scott. I'm yawning, Jesse. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding that bell. The bell is pretty important because the IRL streams will just pop up whenever they pop up. We're getting so close to completing the IRL backpack, and that will conclude and just push us forward into the new era. You guys have been awesome. Thanks for supporting. If you'd like to become a walrus rescuer, join that membership. We have members only shows. The new Kill Tony one with the bonus clips that I had from the action thing will be dropping. The Crush Corey. Yeah, you guys have been awesome. Twitch.tv/CoreyAdamComedy will be